Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS Z index. And right now we'll be discussing about how we can specify elements with Z index again, and we want to talk about if we are writing a code without Z index in the HTML CSS. If two positioned elements overlap each other without a Z index specified, the element defined last in the HTML code will be shown on top. So I'm going to show you how all this works together and form something that I've already discussed about this in our previous tutorial. I just want to refresh us also in this again. You can just find everything concerning this Z index in our CSS Z index playlist to be able to follow along easily. Now let me show you one thing now. Let's say for instance now in our code right here, this is our code. I'm sorry, we are having a lot of code because we have discussed about a lot of this, so that's why we are having some of them like this. So let's say for instance now we don't have anything like Z index in our red box right here. We don't have anything like Z index in our blue box also. Let me keep minimizing them like this. So let's say we don't have any Z index in our image right here also. Even in our golden box also we don't have any Z index. Let's see what will happen to our document. When I reload my document now, can you see we are able to see this image element. The reason why we are able to see the image element right here and the red element at the back of this place is because in our HTML code, if we look very well, the first element we specify is the red box, the second element is the blue box, the third element is the golden box, the fourth element, which is the last element, is the image. It is the tree image, the image of the tree that we are able to see there. So that's why we are able to see the image at the front. But controlling it is when we control it is when we are able to keep it, we are able to switch the position. We can bring the red box to the front and take the image to the back. So let's do that now so you guys can see the thing I'm talking about. Let's say for instance now, let's reload our document now. As you can see, our document is like this. We want the red box to be at the front, the image to be at the back. The images we are having in our document there, inside that container is, let's say everything approximately to 4. That is to say, this image is going to be around Z index of 0. When I specify 0 now and reload my document, you're going to see what will happen. Now nothing is happening yet, right? Now let's get to this place, to the red box. The red box, I will specify what Z index what. I'm going to specify Z index 3. We are going to see what will happen now. Can you see? Now the image is at the red box is at the front of the page, but our image is not at the front. So now what I can do is that I can switch the position of that image also, so that the tree image can go to the back of our document. To do that is very nice. You can just do that easily by, let me do it this way so you guys can see the thing I'm talking about. Now let's control our image here. Let's give this one, let's say this is the second Z index 2, right? And let's call this one Z index 1. Z index 1. You understand? So now when we reload our document now, can you see now our image, because we control the remaining images, the remaining elements. If we don't control the remaining elements, the 0 we get this element right here, it will not work in that way. It will not work easily in that way. but because we control the other elements, so that's why it's able to work easily now. It doesn't control us, we control it by ourselves, and it does not confuse us in any way, because we already know that we are having 4 elements in our element. So we assign 3 to 1, we assign 2, we assign z index 1 also, and now we assign z is 0. The one we gave 0 is the one that start, which is the one at the beginning of all the elements, which is the one at the back. Now as you can see, here is the traces of the image, the tree image. The tree image is the one behind all these div elements right now. So that's why we are able to come. And now when we switch this 3 to the front again, if we give it 3 and we give the red, we give it 0, the red is going to go to the, is heading to the back straight forward. Can you see? And the 3 comes to the front. So that's how everything works together. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time. And before I go again, I'm going to bring the yellow image to the front. There is yellow image. I'm bringing the yellow image to the front, which is this, and I'm bringing this to the number 1 level. So now let's reload again. Can you see? Now the image, the yellow image, the golden image is at the front now. So I want you guys to please practice, because practice makes perfect. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and to the next. Before I go, sorry, I have to show you what we have covered so far. We have covered z index. The z index property sets the stack order of an element. Please practice, because practice makes perfect. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and to the